from the polygon ft of c with respect to b is equal to so and so millimeters per second square, which is this, and that is equal to length into alpha. So since this is known and this is known, you can find out the value of angular acceleration of c with respect to b, which was asked. Okay, so we'll find out how much is this. And what is the direction of this? The direction of this alpha is according to the tangential vector. So this tangential vector has come this way, so alpha, another this way, so alpha will be like this. This is alpha of c with respect to b. Now, you must have solved this problem, so that time you must have shown the angular velocity. And now I don't have the data. So suppose this is your omega of c with respect to v. Suppose, I don't know, it may be up also, but suppose it is like this, and alpha is also like this, that means this is accelerating. That means its angular velocity is going to increase, because alpha has come like this. If it is upwards and this is downwards, that means its angular velocity is like this, but it is slowing down. It is slowing down because alpha is opposite of omega. So that you find out whatever was the answer earlier. According to that, you will come to know whether it is accelerating or retarding. But the direction of alpha is like this, which is what you have to write when you get the answer. You have to write clockwise as the answer of this. Okay, so we have found out one quantity here, and the other quantity now I'll write here. So within this I'll write the second parameter is ft of c with respect to d, which we have found out, which is this. It is equal to length cd multiplied by alpha of c with respect to d. So again, final answer is known, length is known. So what is the angular acceleration of c with respect to d? This you will come to know its value. So you find it out, and this answer will be in radians per second square. Here also radians per second square answer. Radians per second square. So whatever was asked we have found out, and the direction of this angular acceleration, that will depend on the direction of this vector. So since this vector is this way, alpha will be like this, which is clockwise. So we will write here clockwise. So in your case, whatever comes, that you have to write. Whether it is clockwise it comes, or anti-clockwise, when you draw with proper scale, with proper size, that time the direction, everything will be the real direction. I have explained you, just for the sake of explanation I have drawn. So according to this figure, it has come clockwise, this has also come clockwise. Clockwise. Okay, so we have found out all that was asked in the exercise. So the real problem, when it is given to you, that problem is consisting of starting with the linkage diagram, drawing the linkage diagram, and after that you are asked first to find out the velocities of various points and the angular velocities of various links, which we had done last time in the velocity polygon analysis. And the next part is to find out the accelerations, and for acceleration this is what we have done, and we have found out different values, and then this is the acceleration polygon which we have drawn to get those values. Okay, so this is the second part. So when you solve this problem, we already done it half. The acceleration analysis, this analysis you are going to write in the space which we have provided, and this acceleration polygon also you are going to draw in the space which we have earlier left for the purpose of acceleration polygon. Okay, so this way this problem is to be solved. So we have solved the first problem which was solved earlier as a velocity polygon method. So that same problem we are going to solve for finding out the acceleration like this. Okay, so this is the exercise. You have to remember it very well, and then other problems also we are going to solve on the same lines. Now sometimes there is a slider. In this problem there is no slider, so slider is something different than what we have done here. So how to analyze a slider if it is there, that we will take up next time when we meet. Once you know how to handle the slider, then any type of problem if it is given, then it can be solved like this. So we already solved many different problems by velocity polygon method, and we have found out different answers. Now the same problems we are going to solve further for finding out the accelerations of different links which are there. At that time we will go by similar method as what is described here. So the basic is this: acceleration of any point on a link is equal to acceleration of a known point plus acceleration of any point with respect to known point. So this equation. And then this has what? Two components. One is normal, which is from B to A, that means from any point to the center of rotation. That is the normal component. R omega square is its magnitude. Direction is from B to A in the linkage diagram, and here it is from A to B, small a to small b. Capital B to capital A in the linkage diagram, small a to small b in the acceleration polygon. Make a good note of this, how it is drawn. Okay, and this is the way it is solved. So just go through this again and try to understand and follow this very well, so that rest of the problems will not be so difficult for us to solve them.